Good morning, it is Friday the 8th of January. Welcome to my first video of 2021. So I'd very much like to start by wishing everybody looking at this video a very happy new year. Obviously hoping that 2021 is going to bring good things in due course, and hopefully as the year rolls on we will see our way towards the end of the COVID crisis. But of course at the moment we are still very much in the throes of the second wave of COVID. You will all know that we're now on national lockdown, and I have to say that in both the local community and indeed within the RHN, although we are doing our best to suppress the current outbreak, there are quite large numbers of people who have been infected by COVID in this second wave. Approximately 70 staff members have had an infection in the second wave. I'm pleased to say that only just over 40 remain in isolation, which means a number have recovered and have come back to work, and around about 35 patients have been infected. So the second wave is very real indeed. It remains absolutely essential that every possible measure is taken to avoid person-to-person contact. That does of course include washing of hands, wearing of masks, keeping a distance. It's only through avoiding patient-to-patient contact that we can sort of suppress the spread of the second wave. Now I'm afraid I have to say in this video that just before the end of the year, we were all deeply shocked and saddened by a member of our staff passing away as a result of a COVID infection. That's so sad, and of course my condolences go out to the family of the staff member who passed away, and indeed her many friends and colleagues here at the RHN, all of whom were deeply saddened and shocked by the news of her death. Now, in terms of optimism for the future, you will all know that the vaccination programme is with us, and I'm pleased to say that on a very positive note here at the RHN, we've just before the end of the year, we were able to vaccinate 175 of our patients and roughly 3/4 of our staff members, all of whom have received as a first vaccination the Pfizer vaccination. It's absolutely excellent that so many people have been vaccinated. I would like to, if I repeat a message to the remaining staff who haven't yet been vaccinated. When the opportunity rises, and I'm not sure exactly when that will be, but it will be soon, please take up the opportunity to have the vaccine. Because ultimately, both for the RHN and indeed for the nation, and actually the world, it is a high uptake of the vaccine that will make the difference between having to have the very restricted lifestyles that we've had over the best part of the last year and being able to return to some sort of normality. So please, when you have the opportunity, do have the vaccine. Now, you will also know from the press that originally it was intended that people should have a second jab 3 weeks or so after the first jab, and you will see that the government policy on this has changed, and at the RHN here we're in fact no exception. So although there had been plans in place actually to start the programme of the second jabs next week, we have literally just heard this morning through the local primary care network that those plans have been postponed. So there will be no second jabs next week, but of course there will be in due course, and certainly within 12 weeks of the first jab. So I apologise for this very short notice change of plans for second jabs, and please watch this space in terms of the detail of when the second jabs will be. As far as first jabs are concerned, I'll just repeat, as soon as those are offered, please take them up. My last point really, which I think is probably fairly clear given we're in national lockdown and given where we are at the moment with the outbreak of COVID, etc., I'm afraid that family visiting here to the RHN does remain suspended for the time being, probably for a period of time. So again, obviously, I will give further updates as soon as we're in a position to resume visiting, but that certainly isn't the case at the moment with a national lockdown, and we still have, albeit under control, an outbreak here at the RHN. That's all I have to say for today, and I look forward to giving you another update next week. Thank you.